Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
The Steller sea eagle, Haliaeetus pelagicus, is one of the most extraordinary and visually arresting birds of prey on Earth, distinguished not only by its immense size and formidable hunting prowess, but also by its striking appearance, ecological importance, and fascinating life history that is deeply intertwined with the cold coastal environments of northeastern Asia. This majestic raptor, named after the 18th century German naturalist Georg Wilhelm Steller, who first described it, is the largest of all sea eagles and arguably the most powerful in terms of physical build. Adult Steller sea eagles are truly a spectacle to behold, measuring between 85 to 105 centimeters, 33 to 41 inches, in body length and boasting an astonishing wingspan that can exceed 2.5 meters, over 8 feet, making them among the broadest winged and heaviest eagles known. Females, as in many raptor species, are significantly larger than males, with weights ranging from 6.8 to 9 kilograms, 15 to 20 pounds, while males typically weigh between 4.9 to 6.8 kilograms, 10 to 15 pounds, 6 kilograms, 10.8 to 13.2 pounds. Their most iconic feature is their massive, robust, bright yellow beak, which is not only visually prominent, but functionally adapted for tearing through tough fish flesh, gripping slippery prey, and asserting dominance during territorial disputes. The beak, along with their vibrant yellow eyes and powerful yellow talons, contrasts starkly with their deep chocolate-brown body plumage and snow-white accents on the tail, shoulders, thighs, and crown, giving them a regal, almost mythical appearance. Both males and females share this dramatic coloration, making sexual dimorphism primarily a matter of size rather than appearance. Their large, expressive eyes are golden yellow and perfectly adapted for sharp, long-distance vision, allowing them to spot fish and waterfowl from high perches or in flight with pinpoint precision. The eyes are forward-facing, enhancing depth perception and making them master hunters in the dynamic and often harsh environments they inhabit. Steller sea eagles are found primarily in the remote coastal regions of northeastern Russia, particularly along the Sea of Okhotsk, the Kamchatka Peninsula, and the Amur River Basin. These areas are characterized by dense coniferous forests, rugged mountains, and vast river deltas that feed into nutrient-rich seas teeming with fish, especially salmon, which is the eagle's preferred prey. During the colder months, many individuals migrate southward, particularly to Hokkaido, Japan, where they gather along ice-free rivers, coastal cliffs, and fish-rich estuaries, sometimes joined by other raptors like the white-tailed eagle. A few may venture as far as Korea or northeastern China, and very rarely vagrants have been spotted in North America, sparking immense excitement among ornithologists and bird enthusiasts. Their primary habitats include areas close to large bodies of water, such as river mouths, lakes, and seacoasts, which provide abundant opportunities for fishing and nesting. Nesting sites are typically located in tall conifer trees or on rugged cliffs with panoramic views of the surrounding terrain, and they often reuse and expand these nests each year, eventually forming enormous structures that can be more than 2 meters, 6.6 feet, in diameter and up to 1 meter, 3.3 feet, deep. These nests are built from sticks and lined with softer materials such as moss, seaweed, and grasses. Steller sea eagles are generally solitary, especially outside the breeding season, although they can be found in loose aggregations in winter, where food is abundant, with as many as several dozen individuals congregating in a single area during the salmon spawning runs or where fishing boats discard bycatch. Their diet is dominated by fish, especially salmon and trout, which they capture using a combination of perching and scanning techniques, often swooping down with precision to snatch prey from just beneath the water's surface. They may also take a variety of other prey, including waterfowl such as ducks, gulls, and grebes, as well as small mammals like hares when fish are less available. Opportunistic feeders, they are known to scavenge carrion, including fish carcasses left by humans or other predators, and have been observed pirating food from other raptors, including other eagles. They have even been known to steal from otters and fishermen's nets, showcasing their adaptability and boldness. Their powerful talons can exert immense pressure, easily piercing the flesh of their prey, while their enormous beaks are capable of tearing through thick skin and muscle. Behaviorally, Steller's sea eagles are intelligent, alert, and assertive birds with a repertoire of loud vocalizations, ranging from sharp barking calls to deep cackling sounds, particularly during the mating season or when defending territory. These calls can carry over long distances, serving to deter rivals and strengthen pair bonds. They are mostly diurnal, being active during the daylight hours and especially during the early morning or late afternoon when fish are near the surface. Despite their size, they are graceful and agile in the air, using thermal updrafts to soar over wide territories in search of food or suitable nesting sites. Breeding occurs between late winter and early spring, typically beginning in March or April. Steller's sea eagles are monogamous and form long-term pair bonds, often remaining with the same mate for life unless one partner dies. Courtship involves aerial displays, mutual calling, and cooperative nest building or repair. After mating, the female usually lays 1 to 3 eggs in the nest, though typically only one chick will survive to fledge due to siblicide or food scarcity, a phenomenon common in large raptors, where the stronger chick often outcompetes its sibling. Incubation lasts between 38 to 45 days and is mostly carried out by the female, while the male provides food. Upon hatching, the chicks are covered in pale gray, down and grow rapidly, developing feathers and gaining strength under the care of both parents. They fledge at around 10 to 12 weeks of age but remain dependent on their parents for another several weeks, during which they learn to hunt and fly proficiently. Juveniles are duller in color compared to adults, with mottled brown and white plumage and a darker beak that gradually turns yellow as they mature. They reach full adult plumage and sexual maturity at around 4 to 5 years of age. Lifespan in the wild typically ranges from 20 to 25 years, though individuals in captivity have been known to live beyond 30 years due to the absence of predators, regular food, and veterinary care. Threats in the wild include habitat destruction due to logging, human encroachment, pollution, and climate change affecting fish populations. One of the more severe threats is lead poisoning from ingesting lead fragments in carcasses or fish remains, prompting conservationists to advocate for non-lead ammunition in hunting regions within their range. Ecologically, the Steller sea eagle serves as an apex predator and scavenger, playing a vital role in maintaining the balance and health of aquatic and coastal ecosystems. By preying on weak or sick fish and birds and scavenging carrion, they help prevent disease spread and keep populations in check. Their presence also signals a healthy biodiverse environment as they require ample fish stocks, clean water, and undisturbed nesting areas. As such, they are often considered an umbrella species, meaning that efforts to conserve them also benefit a wide array of other organisms that share their habitat. They are currently listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List, with population estimates ranging between 4,000 to 5,000 individuals in the wild. Most of these are concentrated in Russia, with smaller wintering populations in Japan. Conservation measures include habitat protection, bans on logging near nesting sites, restrictions on industrial development in critical areas, and educational programs to raise awareness about their ecological importance. Satellite tracking and banding programs help researchers study their migration patterns and identify threats, while wildlife photographers and birdwatchers contribute to public appreciation and funding for conservation through ecotourism. There are numerous fascinating facts about this regal raptor that reflect its grandeur and adaptability. For example, the Steller's sea eagle builds some of the largest nests of any eagle, which they reuse and expand annually, sometimes becoming so massive they collapse the supporting trees. Their talons can span more than 10 centimeters, about 4 inches, and their grip strength is powerful enough to hold slippery salmon weighing several kilograms. In winter, the sight of dozens of these enormous birds gathered on ice floes in Hokkaido, framed by snow-covered mountains and frozen seas, is one of the most awe-inspiring natural spectacles in the avian world. Their feathers are incredibly dense to help insulate against the frigid temperatures of their northern habitats, and their large size helps them retain body heat more efficiently, a principle known as Bergmann's rule. In the cultures of some indigenous Siberian communities, the Steller's sea eagle is regarded with reverence and seen as a spiritual symbol of power and wisdom. They are among the few eagle species that show high fidelity to specific nesting territories, often returning to the same nest year after year unless it is destroyed. Although they are primarily coastal, some individuals have adapted to life around large inland lakes and rivers, showcasing a surprising degree of ecological flexibility. One especially famous individual, dubbed Chippy, captured worldwide attention when it was spotted in the United States, having somehow crossed the Pacific, and was observed by thousands of birders during its travels across multiple states, a rare example of transcontinental vagrancy. The Steller sea eagle is not only a symbol of wilderness and ecological integrity, but also a reminder of the delicate balance required to maintain the health of marine and riverine ecosystems in a rapidly changing world. Through ongoing research, habitat protection, and international cooperation, conservationists continue to work toward ensuring that this magnificent eagle, with its thunderous wing beats and piercing yellow gaze, remains a living icon of the wild for generations to come.